Good morning, everyone. Welcome to episode 13 of Bonafide. Today, I am going tile and stone shopping to two of my favorite vendors. I'm Karin Bohn, the founder and creative director at House of Bohn. I've been in the design industry for over 10 years. I decided to do an entire series around my own personal home renovation. Welcome to my home. I've got to pick out and finalize my tile selections for all my bathrooms, so my powder room floor, guest bathroom, and my master bathroom, as well as my stone countertops. So you guys know how much I've been talking about, do I or don't I do the pink and purple veining marble. So we're going to look at that today, and I wanted you guys to come with me. Come on. And Oscar's coming with me too. One of the reasons why I love Creekside is because they have an amazing selection of tile. So I'm gonna start today off by just doing a little tour around the store, see if there's any more ideas or anything else that I want to incorporate into my house. And then I'm gonna talk about pricing and make some decisions today, because you guys know I'm in framing. We're gonna be drywalling soon, and then the finishing starts happening. So the main thing that I'm focused on at Creekside is the tile for my powder room floor, but the jury's still out on whether I'll actually do a custom pattern or whether I am going to buy a mosaic. And I'm also looking for tile for my guest bathroom shower walls and potentially floor. What I'm really looking for is tile that has a lot of bang, that looks amazing, but that isn't gonna cost a fortune. So that's what I'm hoping to find. I love this section of the showroom. So this is what I was saying about the mosaics. It's a marble mosaic, pre-cut. When you order this, it comes on a sheet. You're not having to lay the individual pieces. Really easy for the tiler to install. Usually, because this is marble mosaic, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's beautiful. Have you seen these? I was considering this at one point, putting that in my bathroom. I love the black and white. I have this whole black and white thing going in my place. And you know what? I just spotted this one. It's got a little bit of the purple veining in it, especially because I have that pink and purple marble that I want to do in my place. I've always been a fan of this pattern. This is pretty dramatic. Looking at this one in the end, because the format is so small and the striping is really small, it almost causes vertigo in a small space. I can imagine that on a really big area, and I don't think the pattern would be quite as noticeable, but in a small space, don't know if it's the right fit. These two, on the other hand, I love both of them. The black and white feels a lot more graphic, whereas even though the purple is a little bit more of an unusual color, I feel like this particular pattern is a little bit more subtle. It feels a little bit more elegant. Poll time, you guys. Which one do you like better? Leave me a note in the comments below. Do you like the graphic black pattern? Do you like the purple and the marble mosaic? Or do you like the really geometric black and white marble? Which one is your favorite, and which one do you think is gonna go best in the powder room? Which one do you think, Oscar? Oh, purple. I'm gonna leave those there and keep looking around the store to see what else I can find. If you guys want to know what's trending right now, honed finishes, meaning more of a matte finish rather than a polished finish. And maybe that's because we've just seen so much polished marble, but honed is really big right now. Being in a space like this with so much selection, it just makes your imagination go wild because there's so much that you could do. So I'm trying to cut from my budget. One of the ways I was thinking about doing that was by incorporating a marble printed porcelain tile. It's not actually marble, it's not actually natural stone, but it has a print of marble on it. Today they can do the print so well that you cannot tell it doesn't look like marble or that it's not the real thing. But the bonus is that you can get it for a fraction of the price. So this looks like it retails for about $12 a square foot, which is amazing because real marble is going to retail usually from about anywhere from $25 a square foot up to, it could be $100 a square foot, just depending on the type of marble and the quality. So this, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. And I think I might need to use something like this in my master bathroom, floors and walls. Would I be able to bug you for a second? Do you want to say hi to the YouTube channel? I wanted to pull a couple of samples if that's okay. Yeah. And do you know if you have stock in the polished or the honed?
I believe we do. How much do you need?
I'd have to do a count, but it wouldn't be more than 100 square feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
It should be okay.
Yeah. And then I was going to ask you about some of the marble mosaics on the other side.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely take a small piece of the honed and the polished.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. See, and this is a great example of how subway tile comes in so many different sizes. There's an opportunity to create a pattern with a really inexpensive tile. 3x6, typical subway size. You've got much longer, much wider. This, I'm guessing, looks like a 6x24. If you ever need to save some money, but you still want a really clean and modern look, subway tile is a great way to go. So the dilemma is, do I go with a pre-cut pattern? Super simple, super easy to lay. I don't have to manage anybody. I don't have to tell anybody what to do, direct them how to do it. Or do I do a custom tile pattern? So it was cut tiles, black, white, and gray, a variety of different marbles. That was my original inspiration. But it's going to require a lot more work. And money, for sure money, for sure money. I'm kind of thinking this might be cool in the master bathroom floor. Yeah. And how much does this retail for?
36 per square foot.
36.
Yeah.
And then a marble on the walls. And then I'm thinking that custom pattern that I wanted to do, I'm thinking of making it my own by using kind of this purple marble. I feel like this would be really cool to make a pattern out of. Oh my god. Okay, retail for $17.99.
Yeah,
okay.
It's the same as the narrow machina.
And you have stock of both.
Yes.
Oh my god. This is why I go to CrossFit. You can't be a wimp if you want to be a designer. Yeah, like the combination of these two stones in a pattern I think would be really, really amazing. A lot of you guys have been saying, because we're not planning on staying there forever, to axe all the amazing stones and marbles, but I feel like having real stone and interesting stone is what elevates a space to so much more of an interesting and custom and high-end space. And I'm all about interesting natural stone. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a sample of this, hopefully they have one, a sample of this purple jade. I'm gonna take these two porcelain marbles with me, and I'm gonna see if I can take these samples with me to the office, and then I'm gonna deliberate. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment below. Do you think I should go for the pre-cut mosaic patterns, or do you think we should do our own pattern and do something really special? Just one more question. Yeah. Just an inexpensive white subway tile, just a regular 3x6. Yeah. The subway tile is going to be for my guest bathroom shower. We wanted to just do something different, something fun, and something inexpensive. Perfect. Yeah, you cannot go wrong with 60 cents a piece. Have a good weekend. Bye. That wraps up my visit to Creekside. If you're ever in Vancouver, you've got to go check them out. They've got beautiful, beautiful tile. Definitely worth the visit. And now, since we're in the area, right across the street is one of my all-time favorite stone yards. So this is where my purple marble is coming from. This is Aeon Tile and Stone. I love the gang here, so let's go inside, and I'm gonna try to restrict myself from looking at too much tile because I can't overwhelm myself with decisions. This morning I've got to be concise. I've got to be a ninja. So we're gonna focus mostly on looking at stone slabs. How are you? Amit, do you want to say hi to our YouTube channel?
Hi, how are you?
The most knowledgeable guy when it comes to stone, tile, and kitchens.
That's right.
But we're not going to talk about that today. We're going to look at stone. We're YouTubing on the fly, so I just thought I would drop by.
Yes,
Can you help me? Okay, you can help me. Okay, awesome. You guys have to see, like, look at how beautiful some of these marbles are. Nicole, do you want to say hi to the YouTube channel?
Hi, how are you?
You know that I'm fully in construction and I need to decide on the slabs, so I just thought we'll come by, show the audience your beautiful showroom, and I really want to look at that stone. Yeah.
It's buried, so they're moving it.
They're gonna move it? Will it take them a few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. In the meantime, maybe we can just look at some other. You don't mind, hey? If we just, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna show these guys all of this amazing marble. Look at how stunning this is. Arabesquetto marble. Gorgeous. We have like dark marbles. You recognize this one? We have a slab of this going to the Chengdu penthouse. And the onyx too, like this is this the onyx that we have going to the penthouse?
That's one of them, yeah.
That's one of them?
Yeah.
And then you
And
guys,
then
you have to
others
look
are
at this.
shadow.
I know, you guys, this and like look at this blue stone.
Yeah.
How unreal is this? So, if you guys are looking for some really interesting and unusual stones, this selection is pretty unbelievable. So check out, this is almost an olive green stone with incredible linear veining. I would love to use something like this in a project sometime soon. What's the difference between a honed and a leather finish?
Honed
Is
is
it-
completely smooth and flat
Okay.
on the surface.
Yeah.
And then brushed or leathered, it has that kind of leather texture, and it really
Okay.
brings out the veining.
So we'll show you, this is the same stone polished, whereas this is the stone leathered.
And there's a really good example of that leather finish on this beautiful
It feels so nice. It's such a soft finish. It feels like leather. Hence why they call it leather.
Yeah.
Very cool. It almost looks like leopard print.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how much the finish actually brings out different variations in the stone. It's so tough because when you come to a place like this, it's like eye candy. Like, I don't know where to look. Too much, too exciting.
It's like Christmas every year.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're getting to your slabs. Hooray.
Are they? Nice. I think it's so gorgeous.
And the other interesting thing to note, even just seeing these slabs here, is every slab comes in like different sizes. Depends on how it's cut from the mountain, depends on the stone. Like even some basalts are cut from boulders, so their slabs are quite small.
That's another really good tip when you're shopping for stone slabs. Depending on what your counter size is or your backsplash, what the application is, even if you're doing it in a shower, if you're book matching slabs, you always have to double check the size of the slab because depending on where it comes from, the slab can sometimes be very small or very big, which is going to make a huge difference to design.
Yeah, and even
Yeah,
cost.
and cost. Yeah, you could be buying 2 slabs, you can be buying 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love the uniqueness of the color. So you get these purple undertones and these pink undertones. There's actually also some green, which I really like in this case because it feels very old world and very vintage. Like it feels like it came out of Italy. Where did it come from?
It is an Italian facility.
It did come from Italy. It did. And are all the slabs quite similar?
Yeah.
Or just one more? For those of you guys who don't know what book matching means, it is when you can take two slabs, put them side by side, and the veining mirrors each other. So you can't do that with every single slab, but some stones, the way they're cut, there is an opportunity to book match it, and you can book match it horizontally or you can book match it vertically, which creates a really interesting design detail, especially if you've got a big surface. I'm sold on the stone. I love the stone. So I just got to figure out quantity, and then I will get back to you. I think it was 3 slabs that I was looking at, so I'm just going to double check that. Definitely.
I saw one of your videos where you were showing a small sample to your husband.
Yes.
And he wasn't convinced.
He was not
Did you
convinced.
convince him?
Yeah, he doesn't get a say on the slab.
Okay.
You know what? He bought a 75-inch TV, and I was like, okay, you got your TV, I get everything else. So we're going to wrap up today's episode here. Standing in front of this beautiful, gorgeous slab. I am so over the moon. Like, I'm just so in love with this slab. So this is a for sure. I'm going to be taking this with me and putting it into my kitchen. I love it. Make sure you guys comment below. Leave me your thoughts on the tile. What am I going to do about this tile? I got to make this decision soon. As always, thank you so much for watching. It's been so much fun to have you guys along for the journey and to have you really involved in the design process, and I so appreciate your comments, so thank you so much. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed, like this video if you liked it, and until next time, I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!